Hi, it's Rayalina, makeup artist at Uplift Beauty, and today I'm going to share with you some new eye looks, including a couple little tricks on how to do that perfect wing liner. So I'm going to be using a palette that I created with Limelight by Alcone, and this is number 4, 5, 6, 9, 15, and 23. And you have really pretty colors. We have mattes, shimmers, colors, pop of color, so you've got everything from cranberries, purples, a little bit of rose, some shimmery pink, and then your staple black shadow, which is what you need to have a more of a dramatic smoky eye, and also what you can use for liner. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to grab my large shadow brush and my pointed blender brush, which I do every single eye application on myself and otherwise using these. And I'm just going to go ahead and on one eye I'll show you what my shimmery look is going to be, which would be starting with number 4. Okay, that's more of a pink gold. And I'm just going to pat that on my lid. Can you guys see? I love this color all on its own, I'll be honest. So yeah, this is going to be my shimmery color. I'm going to take a little bit of the cranberry on the outside here, which is eyeshadow number 6. And the way that I do my crease color is by going where that fold in the eye is. I don't go past my brow arch, just because I like a really lifted look with my eye. I like my eyes to look bigger. And you'll see that happen as I blend along here. Okay, really pretty. And remember, you can always go back, and it's always recommended to go back with your shadow brush and just gently blend. Okay, so it softens up the look. Voila. Okay. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and do a wing liner. And I'm using the shadow today, and this is how I learned how to do eyeliner. This is the way I would recommend it. If you don't have the perfect liner pen and you like working with shadows, it's really fun because for one thing, you can get a liquid line look, you can get a smudge look for a smoky eye, you could get a really soft daytime look, just depending on which brush you use and how you apply it. So in order to get a liquid, perfected smoky eye, you really want to use this bent liner brush. It's very fine, okay? These brushes are vegan, cruelty-free, fabulous, okay? But I love, love, love this because it keeps the hairs super tight and fine and allows for a very thin line. And then I'm going to spray with my 10 Years Younger Makeup Finishing Spray, okay? And you can dip that directly into your eyeshadow. Now, I would recommend putting a little bit of the eyeshadow color on a palette if you have one. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrape for that really quick. Okay, voila. So again, 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray is going to temporarily liquefy your eyeshadow while you apply it so that you're not getting that loose fallout of color. And then it will also, once it sets, keep it on long wearing. So this is my favorite little trick that I've been teaching clients for years how to do with their powder shadows. And feel free, if you have a mirror like I do, to use the magnified side, just so you can really get that close-up look. But what you'll want to do, and there's so many ways to do this, okay, so do what works for you. But the way that I like to apply it is I start on the outside, okay? So I start with my angle up, okay, so that it's in line with the end of my eyebrow. And all you have to do is just set it and press it like you're drawing a line from the end of your eyebrow down to the outer corner, okay? So you're just setting it, and then you're kind of making a triangle. So then you're going to go to that upper outer edge and drag it, okay, to the center of the eye. So I'm starting with that fine tip and I'm going down to the center. And if you see close up, I'm just trying to do this pretty dramatically so that you can see what's happening here. I'm creating a triangle. Now you could do a smaller wing and start a lot smaller and kind of build as you go. So don't be intimidated, and it may take some practice, but this is the way that I learn. This is the way that works for me. And then I just go ahead and fill in my little triangle as I'm going to the center. Okay? Now, you can go and start at the center then, and then at this point, you know, you could flip your bent liner brush and get really close to the lash line and drag, and you can go as far as you want. If you want to end where your lashes end, that's okay. If you want to go to the very inner corner, I recommend almost going like into the waterline, as if you're going to the very inside, that inner edge, okay? And this is just so that you get that really seamless look, so that it goes from thinner to thicker from the inside to the outside. And see how much that opens my eye? Now, if I want to go from here and build and make my eyeshadow look even smokier, I can dip a little bit, just a very tiny amount, of that number 9 black powder shadow, and then I can add it on the very outer corner with my pointed crease brush. And just gently blend to really make it pop. And now I'm starting to get a smoky eye. You see the difference? So again, take a little bit. I always like to tap the excess off. Okay, I'm going to get real close up for you. Go on the outer corner. And this is just creating a deeper contour. And when you have that liner there, it makes it just a little bit more dramatic. Okay? So you can kind of keep building, keep blending. You could go up a little bit higher to where the wing is if you like, and really smoke it out into the eyebrow. Okay, you can kind of play and get as, you know, fun and dramatic as you'd like with that look. And what I would also like to show you is how to continue on with the smoky eye using the smoky liner brush. And this time you'll use the black powder, the number 9 eyeshadow, and you won't put any spray on it, okay, because you want this to look a lot softer. So you'll just gently blend back and forth below the lash line, not in the waterline. And I like to go halfway. And see the difference that makes? Okay, and you can use and do a whole smoky eye around the whole eye without doing that bent liner look. There's so many different ways to play with this, but I really just wanted to play around with these eyeliner brushes and show you all the ways that you can utilize them and show you how to really use this black eyeshadow powder, because that's really how I learned how to get good at doing my eye makeup, was just by playing with the brushes and kind of letting them do the work. So, okay, part 2 is coming next.